Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, football lovers all around the world, all around the nation. It is still your favorite football show, Shortscores 24 TV, and I am still your one and only, the football analyst, your host, Daniel Honor. And before we get on to the discussion for the day, I would like you to, wherever you're watching this, in any social media platform, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, or X, just subscribe, follow, like, and share our videos. And also, if you are using any mobile device, whether it is the Android or the Apple, just go to your app store. I'm talking about the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store, and download our app. It is Scores 24, where you can get everything, including video highlights, match analysis, and also live scores and predictions. And also, like I said, for the coming season, there are a lot of mouth-watering goodies we have in store for you. So you want to download that app and where you can be winning prizes in terms of predicting scores and match results. So right now, go download the app. A lot of amazing things we have in store for you. All right, we're going to be going over to the discussion of the day, and we're going to talk about Olympics. And what are we talking about in the Olympics? We're talking about the footballing competition of the Olympics. I know that many of the OGs, many of the people who are watching this, the millennials and those above the millennials, you were born in the 80s and the 90s, or the 70s, you probably remember the victory, the euphoria of the Atlanta 96 Eagles when they won gold by defeating the South Americans, Brazil. It was a very, very interesting final. And, unfortunately, the men's team in the Olympics did not qualify, which is very sad. And so we have to rely more on the female side, the Super Falcons, to give us any little bit of hope, of joy in this tournament, which is very sad what's happening to the men's football, knowing that they're also hanging the balance for the World Cup qualification as well. So, well, we hope that they get it right. They are not with the coach at the moment. So hopefully they can get the right coach that will steer them to victory. But let's move over to the female side, the Super Falcons. They are in the Olympics, and they are in the Group C, which I term the Group of Death. They are alongside Spain, Japan, and Brazil. And we're going to look at the results, not only for the Super Falcons, but all the results, the past two matches for all the groups, and then we're going to focus on the group stage for Nigeria and what are the options that they have of qualifying to the round to the round of eight, the quarterfinals. Right. So the results so far that we have Canada against France, Canada beating France, and that should not shock you because in terms of women football, these North American sides are very, very good. Canada, Australia, the United States, these are giants when it comes to women football. And so we have Canada defeating France to go to one. In Group A, in Group B, we have the United States, like I said, a giant in women football. They defeated Germany 4 goals to 1. And in the same Group B, is the second and the only second African side in this Olympic is Zambia. They lost to Australia in what was a 13, I would call an 11 goal bazaar or bonanza. It was a 6-5 victory to Australia against Zambia. Just imagine how these goals were coming in one after the other. I mean, if you were in the stadium, you had an opportunity to watch this match live. It was one match you will not forget. It was goals galore. So Australia doing their job, they had fought victory and very unlucky for Zambia. And then we have Japan defeating Brazil in Group C, 2 goals to 1. So Japan and Brazil will be sharing the point, I believe, when we go and look at the tables. And then Spain defeating Nigeria, a goal scored in the 85th minute. A very hard one for Nigeria. They've lost 2 matches now, just by a lone goal. But again, I was not expecting them to qualify from this group. It's a very hard group. And when you look at the preparation for this tournament, you only have 2 weeks to prepare. When you are mixing just 3 or 4 senior players with many local young players, it's very, very hard for them in 2 weeks to interface, to understand each other. And then in Group A again, going to the older matches, Colombia defeated New Zealand 2 goals to nil. United States defeated Zambia 3 goals to nil. France defeated Colombia 3 goals to 2, and Brazil defeating Nigeria 1 goal to nil. Germany defeating Australia 3 goals to nil, and Canada beating New Zealand 2 goals to 1, and Spain beating Japan 2 goals to 1 as well. So these are the two games for each teams. They played 2 matches already, and we're going to be looking at, I believe, on Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll be having the final group matches for the only 3 groups in this Olympics for the women's side. And so it's going to be an interesting one. Nigeria, I do not think there's any way. The only way they may be having a chance of qualifying is to defeat Japan, and defeat Japan resoundingly. I do not see that happening. So that is the fixture for Wednesday. So on Wednesday, this Wednesday, 2 days from now, it will be Japan versus Nigeria. And then we have Brazil versus Spain. If Brazil should get a win or a draw, they will be coming second in that group. Spain will be leading that group as well. And then it will look, it's looking at who will be the best third place team who will join in the quarterfinals. And so I don't think Nigeria can qualify from this group, regardless of the result, except it's a very resounding victory against Japan, like I said before. And in Group B, we're having Zambia and Germany. I do not believe Zambia is going to be able to beat Germany. It's not happening. And then we have the United States against Australia. I'm giving the United States to defeat Australia. And in Group A, we'll be having New Zealand versus France. That looks likely more like a draw. And Colombia against Canada. This is another hard and tough group as well. So my prediction for that is a Canada win in these fixtures. And when we come back, we'll be looking at the teams that will most likely be qualifying. We'll be looking at the group tables and the teams most likely to qualify to the quarterfinals. There's no round of 16, but there's a quarterfinal for the Olympics, the women's side of the Olympics. And so do not just be in a hurry. The next segment, we'll be talking about it. So go on where you are watching this on any social media platform. Leave up your comments in the comment section. What happened to the Super Falcons? Did you expect them to do more? We're expecting them to qualify, regardless of them being the hard group. I wasn't. But what were your thoughts on the last 2 matches? So they just lost by 1 goal to nil in the last 2 matches. Do you think they can defeat Japan? Let us know in the comment section below. And as well, we'll be reading and we'll be engaging with you. And also don't forget to download our app on the app stores, whether it's in the Apple or using Android. Alright, I remain your one and only Daniel Honor.